When we turn our Bibles to the Gospel of John, chapter 10, verse 14, Jesus says there, I am the good shepherd. I know my own, and my own know me. See, Jesus declares who he is. You see, Jesus was not only speaking about the past, his word is still speaking of the now. He's speaking of himself to be a good shepherd. You know, a good shepherd is someone who looks after his flock, someone who knows his sheep. And that's what he says here, I know my own. The word know there can mean I'm sure of my own. That means I'm sure who's mine. I'm sure who belongs to me. The word know there does not just end with the word sure, but it also means to understand. That means what Jesus is saying is, I understand my own. You know, when you're going through your pain, when you're going through lack, when you're going through crisis, I want to tell you, Jesus understands your situation. He understands your pain. He understands your crisis. In Psalm 23, he says, when we begin to connect to the shepherd will begin to look after his sheep. And that's the promise that God has for us. That's the promise that Jesus has for you and me, that he will look after you and me. He will care for us. He will see to it that our needs are taken care of. He will provide for us. You see, we may go through a moment of want. We may go through a moment of crisis, but at the right time, he will not let you perish. At the right time, he will meet you at your point of need. But that verse goes one step further. He says, and my own know me. My own, that means those who are following the shepherd, those who know Jesus. He's speaking about such people. My own know me. The word know, as I said before, sure. That means my own are sure of me. Are you sure of Jesus? Are you living in confidence that you know who your God is, that you know who Jesus is? Are you living a life that's assured, that says, I know that my God will not fail me. I may go through the valley, as the psalmist says in 23, though I walk through that valley, I will not be afraid. You know, though I walk through these dark times that we are living in, I will not be afraid. Why? Because I know who my God is. He walks with me. I'm sure of my God. I want to ask you today, are you sure of your God? Do you live in that confidence, in that assurance of who your God is? One thing I can assure you, God knows you. He understands you. He knows who is his. But the question always comes, do you know who your God is? Are you sure of him? Can you live that with assurance that no matter what the valley is, he will take you through it? God bless you.